AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
You don't get to tell me no, Flea.
Pause.
I'm 43. I don't do that. I was shouting you out yesterday too. Like I'm 43. I ain't pausing nothing, Flea. You weren't even there on the screen. I said like a robot.
I'm always around in spirit when I'm not visual.
They were flaming Troy from Knicks Recap. I was gonna say in robotic fashion, I say I'm 43. I ain't pausing nothing, Flea. In robotic fashion. They say he sounded like, I forgot who he said he sounded like, some robot. Some funny shit. And they kept flaming him. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Y'all don't fuck with Knicks Recap? And they were like, nah, we do. We like Troy. And there was some other people like, nah, his voice is mad annoying. And I thought about it. I'm like, yo, there's no way he does talk like that. You ain't talking to no bitches like that.
Respect to that brother, man.
He's killing it. He's killing it, but he's not coming out with his broadcast of us. Yo, I don't even want to do it.
He looked like your family. He looked like he belong. He looked like he in your family.
He's part.
That's your family?
Oh, I almost went crazy.
You better chill. We only in a minute and a half in. You better be cool.
I can only talk like that if I get millions. Then I'm gonna talk crazy Archie Bunker style. Yeah. Archie Bunker style.
Archie Bunker nasty, right?
Archie Bunker's the man.
Bunker.
George Jefferson was the man.
A lot of us wanted to put hands on Archie when we got older.
No. Who?
Just saying. Archie
Ask your pops about All in the Family.
I used to watch it with him. You talking to me like,
and what did he say?
We got smoke for Archie later on.
No, he doesn't.
It was funny.
I believe
it was funny.
It was hilarious.
It was funny for sure. It was funny.
Respect the consistency for Moses.
Diddy Doc not funny. That Diddy Doc nasty.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I thought
he's a dirty ass nigga.
I've heard people say this though. First of all, I've never liked Puff ever, and the fact that I was a Pac fan made it worse.
Dirty ass nigga.
But I know people that thought he was cool. I'm like, what? Why do you think that guy is cool, bro? I would never want to be around that guy.
Yo.
There was arguments that people trying to say that he was cooler than Jay-Z. I was like, there's no way. Jay-Z seems like he's himself. Puff is out of his mind.
Dirty ass. Y'all know how I feel. Dirty. Darlene B, what up, baby?
Mo's in the building. The ladies in the house.
Mo's in the building. What up? What up?
The ladies in the house. Huh?
Friday night.
Huh?
What y'all doing? Where y'all at? Obviously, we cool right now. The Knicks smoke these niggas tonight. What y'all on?
All Puffy did was destroy Biggie's legacy when he died. I don't think so. I don't think he destroyed Biggie's legacy.
He ain't do it to enhance nothing. East Blue Drew, what up, boy? That's my guy. Drew's the illest.
East Blue Drew.
Drew holds all of us. Drew holds all of us accountable.
He does. I was gonna say that.
He holds all three of us accountable.
I was gonna say that. He goes crazy on all of us. Like, nah, you wildin'.
Yeah, nah, Drew's the illest. Nostalgic Nick.
Puff. What do you think about 50 Cent?
Wilson is in the house. I'm sorry.
What up? What do you think about 50 doing a doc and everybody saying, yo, man, you a street guy. What are you doing documentaries, man?
I mean, that's his lane now. He's into film and production and bringing stories to life. And so thought he did an excellent job in bringing a story to life, or at least a segment of it, you know?
I think he's wilding.
Look at Nostalgic Nick.
Yeah, he's going crazy. He just came out and said,
yeah, look at Mo. Look at him.
Yo, I like 50, man. I like
K-Dot, I like that. Fabulous and Flea unit. You'll see what he did there. Show him some love.
See what he did.
You a hate. Yo, you ooh. Now, when you like some shit, you like some shit. I can't front. When some shit is fly, you be like, all right, that was fire.
I can't, yeah. And then I can't.
Okay, now you might have to pause. You might have to come a little harder than that. Pause.
In fact, because nah,
that was
you know,
fire. Fabian is a little picky. He be
no, Flea.
He be acting weird sometimes.
DMX, Flea SPN, Flea Unit is too catchy. That shit is crazy. I'm mad envious right now.
Flea
mad jealous.
Crazy. Big Fish is here.
Fish in the building. Fabian, I see LB Flea in the building. Mr. Night and Day.
Yeah, I can't fuck yo. Fish comes through the gates always with the hammer out, ready to.
Is that yo? Night and Day is the song where that video is wild. Yo, are we allowed to play that on here? That yo, anybody, if you are an Al B. Shore fan, when that video, I know to Ryan Hammer Time, he reposted on Twitter. He's like, "This is the wildest video I've ever seen in my life," and I'm not watched it. I was like, "Yo, this is disgusting."
Pull up Timothy Gatling right now. Pull up Timothy Gatling right now. Fish said, "I look." Pull up Timothy Gatling right now.
You know who that is?
Pull him up right now. Pull it up.
Who is this Negro? He looks like what's homeboy that was in New Edition that replaced is that him? He looks like homeboy that replaced homeboy New Edition. Look, that's happened to be New Edition right there.
Yo, Fish is yo.
What's his name again? My. Why you say you? If you look like this guy, that means you look like my.
Who? Johnny Gill?
Nah, he looks Johnny Gill. He looks like Johnny Gill right here. Yeah, you kind of have the same. You have the same. What's the word?
Yo, chill, man.
I'm not gonna chill.
I know it's Friday. Niggas is acting crazy. Knicks won by 40,000. By 40,000.
Myth, thank you for your $5. Knicks keep playing like this, you're gonna have to change the name. Rehab. No, Myth. Rehab forever. It's been 50. I'm 43. It's been at least 30 plus years since I've been getting my ass whooped as an orange and blue fan. The rehab is real. You don't stop rehabbing.
They say when people be like, yo, just come healed. Nah, healing is ongoing. The way that the ass whipping we've been taking all our lives. Healing is ongoing. We got to win multiple championships. Healing is ongoing. Nobody has ever healed.
Yo, I thought you were coming with some fucking spiritual shit right now. I was gonna stomp all over that shit. I'm telling you right now, I'm not in the mood for no fucking nothing mushy, no fuck, none of that shit. I'm telling, like, the back of my mind, I was like, not today. Not today. I don't give a fuck who won.
Just saying. Get to it, Fabian.
Live. Big Flea. Never the little one.
Yeah. Friday night. Feeling good.
Yo, man, the fact that y'all love us like this, will stick around, just watch us. Yo, shout out to LA, man. Everybody in the building, if you can, in the comments. LA's in the building too. The Fabian Perspective channel is getting popping. We don't even know what to name that shit. We just YouTube ain't trying to pay us too much. We're gonna have 2 channels. You're gonna pay us somehow. Watch. I shouldn't be saying that. That was very aggressive of me. But the point is, you know who I am, baby Bubba. Let's talk about it. Big Knicks, couple wins in a row. When I say Knicks, you know what that means.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all. Appreciate y'all being here with us.
1000%. You could have been anywhere else. You could have been anywhere else, man.
But you're here with us. We love it.
Should have thug tear out here, man. Big Knicks. Big tricks. Came out here. The Jazz came through. They said, nah, homie. You ain't no Miles.
Big tricks thing is you got it. Go ahead. Nah, I see. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Cook.
Hold on.
Cook, gangster. Cook.
I don't mean, I didn't mean to say it because as you said that, I was like, slow down, son.
Cook, baby.
Cook.
Cook.
Because it gets me in the groove. Now I see why people repeat shit too.
Do your thing. I like what you did.
It's fly when Flea he has to point it out and compliment you.
Nah, I had to right there because I've been paying attention. I like what you're doing, big dog. Go ahead.
Yo, listen. Yo, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, man. From one man to another, you know what I mean? I appreciate it.
My God, let's do it. Right.
My
nigga said he smelled so frito.
Who said? Somebody said that? I just seen it now. That's cool. I'm not. Yo, Fish, stop. Big Knicks.
Fish be killing me.
You see it. Knicks stomping out that Jazz. You ain't no Miles Davis. Huh? There they go. That's what happens. You try to whitewash the game.
Going crazy.
Huh? Try to take it from the New Orleans. Huh? Who the fuck is this guy? Fuck out of here, man. They tried with Pistol P. Pistol P had a little sauce to him. Care front. His name was Pistol, goddammit. Shit. Lloyd Morgan in his ass. 146, 112. The Nueva York Knicks. 146 points. Are you kidding me? Stomping them out like they should, baby Bubba. Lauri Markkanen. That was that Caucasian individual I spoke about a few minutes ago. He had 18 points, 9 rebounds, 5 of 13 from the field. I can't front. He plays like someone I would never want on my team. Really, unless he's the fourth option, Flea.
Yo, keep going, bro. He's on bad timing tonight, y'all. That's what the kids say. He's on bad timing tonight.
13 points for Ace Bailey, the rookie. He looked like a rookie to me. 3 turnovers, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 6 from the field, 5 of 13. 5 of 13 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. 18 points for Keontae George. He seems to be there, little spark if you ever watch a Jazz game.
He's a ball player. He is a ball player. He can go.
Yes.
For sure.
Too bad he plays for that bum-ass team led by Danny Ainge. That's 18 for him. 13 for Isaiah Collier. 10 for Kyle Flipowski. He was getting on my have a 30-point game or something. I thought he was going to be the guy to come out of nowhere and score 30 on us like somebody randomly does every night. Excuse me. Walter Clayton Jr., 11 points. He's a rookie, too. He's from Florida, right?
He's a rookie. Yeah.
Let's go. What are we talking about, man?
Yeah. When they won a national championship.
Of course, because he looked money out there during the championship, during the run. Mm-hmm. I liked his game. I don't know. I'm looking at his stats in a second because he had 11 points. How do you think he looked tonight? Real quick. Okay, cool. Silence. Okay.
He's cool. Jordan Clarkson was kicking his ass.
OG's back. OG Anunoby returns after what felt like 3 years being on a injured reserve or injured list with the bad hammy. 11 points, 2 turnovers. He showed a little rust, like Clyde Frazier said, but really, he just can't hit left-handed layups. Clyde Frazier, chill out. He just 22 minutes of action. Loved it. 4 of 8 from the field. Efficient. 0 of 2 from 3. His legs were a little bit missing. 8 points for Josh Hart. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. A little mild night for him. 18 points for the Cat. 5 for 11 from the field. 4 of 6 from 3. 9 rebounds. Is that back-to-back? No, he got the 15 rebounds against the the Hornets. So he got 9 rebounds. He fell short of the double-double. He's usually getting those, though. 10 points from Mikal Bridges. We'll get to him in a second. Gonna give him some props because, you know, King's speech is always, oh, dear Lord. 33 for the captain. 9 of 17 from the field, 6 of 9 from 3, 9 of 9 from the free throw line. 22 points. Well, you see the guy on the thumbnail. Big Deuce. As in the shit. Tonight. 22 points. 7 of 10 from 3. What is he in the last for his last 53-point shots? Did he
I
hit?
don't know, but the last thing I heard was he was 28 of 37. That's the last stat I heard.
God
Don't
damn,
say
he's on a
you heard
roll,
me
man.
going crazy.
Yeah. 16 points
My
for Jordan
boy.
Clarkson. His former team, Jordan Clarkson, has 16, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 7 points for Tyler Kolek. You know, it was all right. Yabusele, I don't know how he stole him 11 points. Your man is out there trying to earn that contract. Everybody heard that they were involved in a Giannis trade this week, and all of a sudden they got a 3-point shot. What a coinky thing. Jordan Clarkson, somebody put Jordan Clarkson front and center in one of them Giannis trades in the trade talks. Please, just put the rumor out there. I'll retweet it. We'll make a fake video about it. Maybe that's what we got to do, Flea, to get Jordan Clarkson going. As you can see here, a sea of Nick Blue whooping ass. 0 lead changes. Biggest lead for the Jazz. Donut. The longest run was 23 points. The Knicks, they kept kicking, kept going. No games played. Putting the bummage out to the pastors. 146, 112. You see the Knicks win there. 55 rebounds to 49 rebounds for the Jazz. 30-23. The New York Knicks get the assist edge. In that department, 9 steals to 8 for the Jazz, 2 blocks to 1. The Knicks win that one as well. 12 turnovers for each team. You know, that didn't matter because we were on fire. 56% from the field for the Knicks, along with 50% from three-point range and 88% from the free throw line. You know, we hit all free throws. We doing our thing, Jack. The Jazz shot 40% from the field, 35% from 3, 77% from the free throw line. The Jazz came to New York, and they heard about the out-of-town. They heard about the nightlife. That's what happened. You play in Utah, for God's sake. You know what you do when you come through JFK, my brother. Big Flea. 2 wins in a row for the Knickerbockers. Putting the bummage out to the pastors. How we feeling? I know never too high, never too low. I hear you all the time, my brother. You can go ahead. I was coughing. I couldn't get that out. How you feeling, Flea? How you feeling about this game? How you feeling about the Knicks? We won't talk about Heinz Hampeka Popo tonight. I can't promise.
I don't know what you speak of. I just know who's on my ball club right now. And right now, we're playing some good basketball right now. We're playing some excellent basketball right now. We looked super comfortable from the word go tonight. After the tip-off, we started the game on like a 23-0 run. I don't know if I've ever seen a Knicks team start out the game up 23 points and not allowing a basket, right? I thought it was such a sight to see OG Anunoby out there. Now, the stats don't jump out at you, but the fact that he was so infectious on the defensive end for the entire team. The first 3 minutes of the game, I saw a completely different defensive team in the New York Knicks that I've seen in the last 9 games, right, since he's been out. Really inconsistent, right? There's spots. But right tonight, fuck it. It was the Jazz. Jazz not a great team, but we brought it to them. We didn't allow those their hot shooters, you know, to get off tonight. Keontae George and Lauri Markkanen, those are the guys that are supposed to be the guys for them. We didn't let them get off at all. So I just thought, man, you know, we looked like a completely different team with OG out there. The captain was knocking shots down tonight. The ball was moving around early, right? Everybody was shooting with confidence. It didn't look like anybody was hesitant about where they were supposed to be tonight on the basketball court. We keep talking about being comfortable in this offense, knowing what Mike Brown is trying to get us to do out there and us executing it. And I thought it looked good tonight. I thought it looked real good. Y'all know what I love from Deuce McBride. Y'all know I love Deuce McBride. Comes off the bench and does exactly what he's supposed to do. Hit open shots, create, cause havoc on the defensive end. He's just playing with a lot of energy right now, a lot of confidence. I'm super, super proud of that dude. Super, super proud of that dude. I can't say enough about Deuce McBride. He's earning every minute he's getting right now. Every minute he gets, he's earning it because he's playing at a high level, super high level. The Knicks gotta, we just gotta keep putting together days and keep putting together wins. These are two teams that are really not that good. They lack interior defense. I thought Karl-Anthony Towns ate the last two nights, right? Really in the paint, right? Really had his way the last two nights. And so we just gotta continue to, put together days. This is Saturday, noon is really gonna be a test for us. This is a team that's been beating up on us the last couple of times we've seen them in Orlando. And I think all this energy that we've played with against, subpar teams, I think we got to bring that to this team, that we seem to struggle with. The toughness that we play with, the confidence that we play with, right? We trust each other out there. I like that shit. I like to see Brunson got 33 tonight, and I still felt like he was trusting where everybody was supposed to be and what everybody was doing. Kept everybody in rhythm. Mikal Bridges didn't miss a shot early on. Went 5 for 5 to start the game, right? And a lot of those was off of leak outs because we turning them over early. Or we getting them to take a bad shot or a long three. We get a long rebound and we got out in transition. We ran early. I love that. Like everything about the game tonight was great. And we allowed the bench to get some good minutes, right? You saw Diawara out there a lot. You saw Yabusele out there. Huck was out there. Tyler Kolek played a lot, right? When you could get your starters to sit their ass down for a little bit, especially early in the fourth quarter, sign me up for that. Sign me up for that. So pleased with the win. Always things that we need to tighten up, right? We always run into these lulls where we leave three-point shooters open. And so I still want us to focus on being able to get, a contest out there on three-point shooters. Did you see how Mitchell Robinson was flying out to three-point shooters? Like he was just flying out there. Like it looked a little uncontrolled sometimes, but the fact that he's trying to go from the box to the short to the corner three to try to get a contest is the energy that I like. OG out there contest. Like that's the energy I like. So we look like a completely different team on the defensive end tonight, and I thought that's what helped us win by what? We won by over 30 tonight. So it's a great win. I love it.
Over 30, 146, 112, 34 points. Smacking them. Mitchell Robinson
Punched him.
looks way better coming off the bench. Ever since he came off the bench. Like tonight was just everything you said was on point. It's easy to do that with the Hornets and the Jazz offensively, but then you see the biggest difference between the Hornets and the Jazz game. OG and Mitchell Robinson sure do make a hell of a difference.
Big difference, bro. Huge.
We're going to score against anybody. Like, that's just what it is. We're going to score. And you can see with those different units, though, if OG sits down, keep Mikal in the game, you can keep Mikal in the game. You bring in Deuce for OG. Oh, uh-oh. And he's on fire? Mitchell Robinson, I like exactly what you said because those are the highlights I remember from Mitchell Robinson as a 20-year-old. That's when he's in shape. Going from the block to the three-point line to defend your shot, that's the guy that I argue for when they told me Rudy Gobert is better. I said, how? You guys do not watch him. If Mitchell Robinson was healthy, he's an all-defensive player. It's not an argument. And that's why the Herb Jones of the world. These are the guys that they just play. They show up. It's a wrap, bro. You better be on your A game. A game. He changed the Boston series. They keep saying Spoelstra outcoached Mike Brown that day the last time we played. I think it was Spoelstra. Something cool. I forgot what maybe the Magic. I forgot what game it was. But they say they outcoached him. Like, no, it's not that. Mike Brown figured out. Let's start Josh Hart. And I forgot to play that the other day. how the coaching staff.
Mike Brown attributes that to his coaches, to the bench, to his assistants, to his staff that told him, yo, you need to start Josh Hart. So now, like, this whole first quarter of the season, Ray, like we figuring out what lineups work. How do we incorporate guys? Like, okay, is Josh Hart best off the bench? Josh Hart is a Swiss Army knife. You can play the nigga wherever, right? He's coming off the bench. He gonna give you what he gives you, playing starter minutes. But figuring out, is Mitchell Robinson better off the bench? Is Deuce McBride better off the bench or as a starter? I think if all healthy, I think the way we rocking right now is perfect. Cat is embracing playing the 5. It works.
I think so, but I again, even with Cat, he's embracing the 5. You know, it's not reluctant. He just plays how he plays. He's grabbing his rebounds. I'm surprised he didn't get the 10 rebounds today, but there were some big bodies out there for the Jazz. And Mitchell Robinson being in the second unit, that's a hell of a, you know, I didn't do it yesterday. I haven't done it in a couple of days, but I shall reference 2 seasons ago, January 2024, 7 years ago.
Oh my God, get over. That was a great time. Get over that.
I will never get over that. That high that I was on, and to see Julius Randle crashing. Yo, bro, that broke my fucking heart because I knew we could win the championship. I knew
that was a Sunday. That was a Sunday against Miami,
and
at
it was
at home.
It literally felt like Icarus, the story of Icarus. We were flying too close to the sun, and Julius Randle came crashing down.
Yo, when he hit the ground, bro, he got up and he was like that. I was like, oh, it's over. It's over.
Then
and
OG got hurt.
Crazy. Yup. We was going crazy.
But the only reason why I bring that up is because Mitchell Robinson was all coming off the bench. They were thinking about starting him, but Hartenstein started playing so well. And I'm like, well, damn, if Josh Hart is playing so well, remember that bench was in 2024, Mitch, Deuce, Josh Hart, and Quentin Grimes. So if you got Mitch, Deuce still, who's going to be the other 2 guys off the bench? We can figure that out, whether it's Sham and whoever it is. Sham has been playing crazy for us.
Now it's been Clarkson. I know you iffy on Clarkson. Clarkson was good tonight. Clarkson was aggressive. That's one thing. That's one thing you're not gonna have to ask Jordan Clarkson to do. And I think that's what we got him for, right? What are you really asking Jordan Clarkson to do after watching his career over the last decade? Jordan Clarkson, come into the game, get up shots, get hot, right? Fuck shit up a little bit. Make other niggas mad because they can't guard you. Like, we ain't asking Jordan Clarkson for too much. And I think, you know, for what he's done for us, you can't ask no more from him.
But the way Shamet comes in, and to your point about Josh Hart, if he's a Swiss Army knife, hey, go start. Hey, go to the bench. Go do. Shamet is answering the bell. And we never would have thought that Landry Shamet was better than Jordan Clarkson. And that's what I mean.
Landry is so good on the defensive end. And I mean good meaning providing effort. Yeah, providing super effort. Like Jordan Clarkson really not interested, although I do see him trying out there, just trying to find his spots and try to be in the right spot. It looks a little clunky for him because he be looking out of position all the time on defense. But at least on all defense, Landry Shamet really tries hard, right? He really, really tries to fight through screens. That's why we don't have him right now, because he's trying to fight through a screen against the very team that we playing on Sunday.
That was a great tie-in right there. And then Jalen Brunson, of course, just playing the way that he's doing. With OG out there, it feels a little bit different too. With a guy who can shoot from the corner, he's a threat at least. And Mikal Bridges, even though he only had 10 points.
You always got to highlight. We got to make consistent. Hold on, Ray, my bad. You always got to make consistent of this comment as well. Cherokee always reminds people, when you walk into AllBall's house, wipe your feet at the door and click the like button. She always says it. She never misses. Wipe your feet, dirty ass niggas. Y'all know
that's what you do. That's what you do in the house of the Lord. Yo, Fish,
I think
calm
Corey
down.
B is here too.
Yo, old ball's not here. That went from 5 to 6.
I got sneaky, y'all. I got sneaky. OG not here.
East Blue said his Timbs are clean, man. Chill out.
Wipe them things off, East Blue.
East Blue. Yeah, what the hell else stood out from this game? Anybody, like, it was just like you said last time against the Hornets. If we would have lost XYZ, but there was no chance. Came out, what was it, a 20-3 run?
23-0 run. Yo, Fish got it rolling tonight, bro. Fish really got it rolling tonight. I'm sorry. Fish is always good, but some nights he just be like, pow, pow. He's just, gotta love Fish, man.
Nah, he said he's been getting on my Icarus because I tried to slide the Icarus in there, and that's way too, come on, a name like that is insane. He caught it. Of course he did.
Yeah, of course he did.
He said Icarus.
What
ladies.
is this, the Cosby Show?
The Cosby. Yo, he said Icarus. Ladies, watch your drinks tonight. What? What? That's crazy. There's a predator on the loose. I'm trying to finagle my way. Oh, dear Lord.
K-Dot, don't say that, K-Dot. These niggas don't like, they don't like when I get love like that, K-Dot. Don't say that, big dog. I love you. Love.
Here we go.
This is what happens when the Knicks win by 40,000. This is what happens, right? This is what happens.
Flea, be sure. That's how Fish said it.
Yo, I'm not none of you light-skinned niggas. I'm not none of y'all. Flea, be sure. We don't like that, right, chat? We don't like that. Flea, be sure. I don't know. That's not your best. That's not your best work.
We were up, going crazy. What, 20-3? I'm looking to see if Mike Brown has a damn post-game interview. Oh, whoa! We got an update right here. Check it out. OG Anunoby apparently, not apparently, OG Anunoby in a post-game interview at his locker with his hoodie. His
looking
normal
like
hoodie.
he just came from an AAU game. I love OG, man.
And Anunoby, let's see what he had to say.
23-11 lead. Hold the team scoreless for 6+ minutes. That's like a record right now.
Oh, I mean, even didn't really notice it. We were just playing, and someone told us later. I didn't even notice they didn't score. We were just getting stops and going. So it felt pretty good, just playing what we try to play all the time.
What is it like to take a 23-11 lead, hold the team scoreless for 6+ minutes? That's like
Hey. I thought he was canceled, baby Bubba.
We were just talking about Puff, right? We was just talking about Sean.
What? Well, you said my rap lines is like landmines. One step kaboom. Big was crazy. So simple.
Regular. Just regular. And I don't mean regular weed, just regular, and will kill you.
Feeling the octane. OG, how we feeling about OG? What did he say? I don't even know what he said. I was dancing to the music, please.
They were just talking about them being up 23-0 and just the run that we started on. He didn't even notice that they didn't score. They was just getting stops and things like that. And I think that's a great question for a guy like that who just comes in and does his job. Like, you remember back when we got him, when we traded for him, I was talking to you offline about him. I was like, yo, we need to go back and find some footage of the conversations that we were having when we traded for OG, right? And just the complete night, because right before we got him, we were struggling defensively. Remember that time? It was a lot of struggle defensively. Oh, this is not a Tom Thibodeau team. We're not looking right on defense. And the minute we got rid of, RJ and IQ, and we brought OG in, it was just like a switch went off, right? And so when he's not there, as much as he has gotten better offensively, right? He averaged 18 points a game last year. He's averaging like 15 points a game right now. He's just getting revved up. But the defensive presence that we missed for 9 games, I think, was felt tonight. And albeit a bad team, but you could see the discipline and how we were trying to play defense. Even Cat was jumping in passing lanes. Jalen Brunson was fighting over screens. It just, the energy looked different on the defensive end. Forget offense. We are going to be a well-oiled machine just because we got a lot of talented players. But I always talk about it. OG always says that. How we look defensively is going to be important. And, man, these dudes look ready to rock and roll tonight, ready to get stops, ready to turn them over, ready to make them take bad shots, rush shot. Like, I like the way we look tonight. Again, it's the Jazz. I got it, y'all. But, again, you got to set good habits, especially right now. We about to start getting into the thick of the season in a minute. We're going to blink. We're going to blink. And we're going to start jockeying for seeding in a minute. So, I like tonight's outcome for sure.
Yo, man, anybody over there joining us on Dime Droppers channel on the Twitter, man? It's on YouTube, AllBall TV, Fabian Perspective channel, whichever one you can get to. Of course, subscribe to Dime Dropper as well. What you doing over there in LA? Huh? You don't play.
That's a fact,
huh?
Drewski.
What did Drewski say?
Shout out to Drewski.
Cap been playing defense.
Last 2 games, heard them trade rumors. Yo, they be just serving it up for Fabian. Your little ass ain't never dunked the basketball in your life. They just be serving it up for you to just dunk the shit, right? Look at you about to Harlem Shake. Get the fuck out of here, right?
I never in my life.
Get the fuck out of here, right?
Hold on. Don't let me get started out here.
Nigga ain't gonna make it to work. Nigga ain't gonna make it to work. He start Harlem Shaking.
Y'all used to wild out on that Harlem Shake. I ain't doing this shit, East Blue.
We used to go crazy, man. They used to go. We used to go crazy.
They used to go to their shirt.
What? Nah.
Where were y'all going? Where were y'all going?
Yo, we was getting crazy.
They put
all that.
What y'all doing? Yo.
All of that.
Y'all go crazy. Shout out to Tiana Taylor. They said she started that. Oh no, the chicken noodle soup she started. I'm sorry. It's called Harlem Shake for a reason. You already know. I want to talk about Mikal Bridges too, real quick before we forget. He was going crazy the last month or so, but the last 2 weeks he just looks like he's been in the groove.
Yeah, we talked about that offline for sure.
Shout out to King Speech. He's always shouting out Mikal Bridges. Yo, man, lead the league in stocks. And, make up a new stat every day for everybody.
Most consistent.
What we think about Mikal Bridges? Say it again. I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Flay. I'm sorry. Say that again.
No, I just think he's been the most consistent Knick all season long. Right? Like he's been Mr. Reliable thus far. I don't think you have anything bad to say about him. I think I said this to you, and the problem with last year was there's too many games where I felt like I couldn't find Bridges. Right? You look around on the court, or you look at the end of the game, and his presence wasn't felt all season long. All season long, this season thus far, I felt like he's made an effect. He's had an effect on winning and losing. Right? He's just out there hooping right now. He's way more aggressive. He looks way more comfortable. He doesn't look like, he's going to get pulled, or, he doesn't look like he doesn't know where he fits. Now he's upping his defensive intensity. He's getting more points now on just transition opportunities. I love to see him in transition, right? Because that's easy points for you. Layups and dunks, that's easy. And that's just all of him just playing at the ability that he's capable of. This is the Bridges that we saw flashes of in Phoenix, or at least what you thought he could grow into while he was in Phoenix. I don't have nothing bad to say about Mikal Bridges. He's for me, he's been the most consistent Knick all season long.
I think it's time to just give him his props because he was you know, last year he was calling out Tibbs, man. I know all balls theory about Cat is the guy that pushed Tibbs out of here, but I think Mikal may have been the first guy to be like, yo, man, playing us too many minutes. And for someone to be that vocal, he came out that night against Portland, hit the game winner, top of the key. Brunson was hurt that game. They held it down for 10 games without Brunson, and he was a major part of that. And now he's a major part of something that we have to rely on. We can look back on at least right now. Mike Brown's looking at the film room. He's talking to his coaching staff. He's like, yo, you know he's going to show up. Like everybody says, I'm going to say this a whole bunch of times. And when somebody takes it, you tell them you know where you got it from. The best ability is reliability. It is not availability. The best ability is reliability. The best ability is reliability. I have to slow it down. I was going too fast, Flea.
Yeah, be cool. Be cool. Be cool. You know how you like to rush. Just be cool. Be cool. Act like you've been here before.
I ain't pausing nothing at 43.
You all right. You all right. You all right. Be cool.
Because anybody who's that available, cool. He's also reliable to just show up and play. Everybody else ain't playing. And now that's what I mean by reliable. Okay, you're reliable to show up, but what the hell does that mean? So is Kolick. So is Clarkson. But he's putting up major minutes. If it wasn't for him in that Boston game, we would have been wilding even more. That was the first person we thought of when we were like, yo, Brunson, you fucking bum. Why would you have this bad of a game and your man is going crazy? Pass that ball off. Get the ball to the elbow and just get it to your man. He's on fire right now. We ain't never seen him play like this in New York City. So
find him.
He got to find them. And also with Cat, not getting him the ball to make it easier to get Bridges the ball because they're both willing passers. They're the only guys that I see that tries to get it to Mitch aside from Clarkson. Those three guys will always try to make it a thing to give it to Mitchell Robinson. It's because they know it's in their personality. But Bridges, you know, he's never going to be a 1A, number 2 type of player or offensively. It's just not who he is. But now I see him as that finesse style defensive back. He can't bump and run. Ain't no bump and run coverage with him, but he does everything else right. He's staying with the wide receiver. He could deflect some passes, and especially when he got a safety out there, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Mitchell Robinson's out there. It's a wrap. We need some more defenders out here, bro. That's why. Like we could talk about Giannis and everything. Of course he makes the job easier for Mikal Bridges or anybody else on planet Earth. He's 7 feet and he moves like he's my size. I don't move like that though. That's neither here nor there. I digress. But Mikal Bridges will be a great addition with someone like a Giannis there or whoever else, because I don't want to say he makes defense easier, but we saw him last year in the playoffs, game-winning steals or just sealing the deal with the steals. Bridges is so I'm not a big fan of his because he's not like OG to me. When he came here, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that? You guarding Joker like that, you guarding Embiid like that, and you guarding Giannis like that. I can see it. That's physical. Any sport, that power is always going to stand out. But
OG is a big dude, bro. He's a big dude. He's not a little guy.
Right?
It's not he's not like a small frame 6'6" guy. He's a big frame 6'8" wing. Like, he's a big dude. I wouldn't say he's like Ron. That's a little ridiculous. Ron is like ridiculous.
That's close to it though.
Hell no.
That's close to it though. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. Ron Artest ain't played off ball like him, because Ron was too busy. You talking about size?
I'm just talking about the size of OG. I was about to compare him to Ron. Remember, I'm like, Ron is
bro.
Ron is the size of the door. Is the size of the door frame. Like,
dog. Yeah, Ron Artest was a.
Come on, like Ron is like the size of the door frame, bro. Ron ain't like, yeah, you bugging. Like Ron is
No, I'm
different. But I'm just saying.
I almost said you keep trying to cut me off because you know I'm gonna say something flagrant. Because somebody in the comments they see my a short of mine. They put, yo man, you looking thick out here. Who's the thick? He said, who's the thick parking lot attendant? Talking about Pablo Torre. And then somebody underneath him put, he's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. I said, yo, what is wrong with y'all? I gotta lose a little couple pounds, but fuck y'all.
Wait a
man.
minute. Wait a minute.
They was
Niggas
going
called you a
crazy.
thick parking lot attendant. What?
That was mad racist.
Nah, Ray. No, Ray. Nah.
That was foul, man. I couldn't recover. Like, how do I clap back at that?
Nah.
And then, because I was gonna say
that's
Ronald,
fun.
but you know what's
The
really,
niggas
you know
said
what?
that to you in the comments.
He's the comment.
Nah,
He went crazy in the
that's
comment.
wild. I'm sorry.
Nah, the thicker than the bowl of oatmeal. You call me a
Oh,
grown man.
man.
You don't talk to me like that. Then
Oh, Quana Penn is here. Quana, what up?
Quanah Penn was good, man. Then when you said, yo, you know, Ron was big, I was gonna say, yeah, he was thick. Then I thought about the oatmeal. I'm like, yo, we gotta relax.
Yeah, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Niggas gotta chill.
Fabian definitely asking mofos for their proof MTA payment. We talking about big dog. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, yeah. What's it? Yo, so yeah, they body shame me, La Turia. But I'm cool right now. And I love oatmeal.
I told a nigga from long time, the stairs. Forget the elevator, the stairs. That's it. I don't gotta put him in nobody's gym. He don't gotta be here. You gotta take your glass. I can take my shit off too. Fuck is you talking about? Use the stairs, not the elevator. I can take my glasses off too. Shit me.
Nigga said, Big Fabian, never the little one. Who bigger, you or Yabu? Nah.
Oh, they going crazy on you. Nah, that's the comment of the night. That's the comment of the night. Nah, it's over. It's over. Leave my son alone. Nah. Y'all bullying my dog now. Y'all bullying my dog now. Chill. Leave my son alone.
Yabu. No, they trying to say if I got a fatty, yo,
nah,
fuck all of y'all.
Yo,
man.
chill. Yo, y'all niggas chill. Y'all niggas chill. They going crazy, Ray.
Nah, yo, King Speech.
Oh, man. Damn, Drew.
Do not get any ideas. King Speech is wild right now.
Yo, that's mad funny, that nigga said. All right, it's over. It's over.
Nah,
it's over. He killed it. King Speech smoked you. It's over. It's over.
BBL Fabian is crazy. La Turia said she got some ones.
I'm gonna have a twerk off.
But I didn't want you to. I didn't want you to keep going with that because where you go with it.
I did it. I'm sorry.
Ground Shaker Fabian is crazy. Yo, what the fuck? I'm still going jogging.
It's Friday, yo. It's Friday. It's Friday. They going crazy on you. They smoked you now. It's over now.
Thank you, K Dot. Let's restore some order, God damn it.
Thank you, K Dot. Thank you, K Dot. Thank you, K Dot. Let's get back to it. Damn. Yo,
which comment did you even want to what topic did you want to talk about, Flea? I'm gone.
Oh,
shout out to Fax Moolah on Twitter. He reposted us on Twitter and all that, man. I appreciate that.
Oh, appreciate that for sure.
I forgot which topic we're gonna do today, bro. Pistons get Giannis. Yeah, let's do that. If you don't mind. Yo, it's too late.
Don't create this narrative that I don't want to talk about Giannis.
What do you mean? What are you talking? You got mad defensive. You got mad defensive for no reason. What are you talking about? I didn't. It's already out there. You created the narrative, and you didn't want to talk about Giannis. What the fuck are you talking about?
Damn
right.
Right.
Yo, Flea Max is crazy. Colin and Flea Max is crazy. I can't talk to both of you at the same time, bro. I can't.
I'm here. I'm here, y'all. Let's get to it.
Nah, he said, nah. I hate this motherfucker, bro. You could tell when you got a cut because you be in there like this, like yeah. You be looking like the agent, Ace Bailey's older agent.
You see, K-Dot? You see the hate. K-Dot, you see the hate? You see it.
Yo, Fish, go to hell, Fish. Fucking. Yo, man, it's not gonna stop.
It's
That's what Puff said, but as you can see, 50 Cent is helping that not come true. He's done. Puff is done. Hey, by the way, Flea, I forgot to say this. I've been said this. They trying to lock Puff up for that Pac shit long time ago. They already locked Homeboy up in Cali.
Yeah, I was that portion of everything was very interesting. How everything was tied together. Kudos. That was excellent.
But I'm saying all that shit's been on the internet, but it's kind of.
I know that. I'm just saying for what's new, it's fresh right now. Everybody's consuming it. I'm just saying.
He's done, and they try. I thought I don't know why they're so focused on getting him, but I think they make money off this shit. I don't know what it is. But all I'm saying is that was the man who said you can't stop, won't stop. You can't stop him, and they got stopped out here in these streets. And this Giannis shit ain't stopping either, y'all. KG got the ill pose right now. I can't front. You look very OG-ish right now, KG. What you looking at your man for? That's a very old man pose.
Ticket.
That gray.
Ticket be sicker, because Ticket be sicker piss.
Nah, yeah. Paul Pierce doing his thing though. He got 2 shows flourishing. Good for you, P. But here he is talking about where they think Giannis should go. Oh, let me rewind. I ain't pressed the fucking. Where's the sound at? Stop playing with me.
He's on a 1-year deal too.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so he basically has a 1-year deal that's tradable to a team that wants an expiring deal.
You know what move I would make right now?
Right now.
I think I would trade Giannis to Detroit somehow and pair him up with Cade. I mean, I think the window's open right now for Detroit. They can come out the East with that move.
You're blow. Do you know if you give up Giannis, you're gonna have to take half
the
whole team
Duran,
fucking
Duran,
the Pistons. Who?
Duran.
And who else?
Tobias.
Who else?
And then you throw in Ivy. Ivy.
They want one of them young boys. They want that amen. They want
3 of those guys are expiring deals.
Nah, they want that young boy.
They young. You got 2 young core pieces. Duran is a 2010. He's gonna be an all-star this year.
Listen, you're blow.
And then you get Ivy potential, and then you get that contract of Tobias.
Blow. You forgot Twin over there, Twin. You know Twin over there, right?
And then you add Giannis with K.
Hey, Lord, are you listening?
Hello, you take one of the twins. Okay.
What?
What about Atlanta?
Nobody trade no Twin? Nobody trading that Twin.
I don't like him in Atlanta. I love it.
You're gonna have to include somebody.
I don't like that.
No?
I don't like that to Detroit. I wouldn't. They're not there yet to do that move. I don't think that I don't think they're there yet to even do that move. They're a good team, but I don't think they're primed yet to make that move, and now they go to the mountaintop. I don't think so. Cade is spectacular. Y'all know how I feel about Cade Cunningham, but I don't think that's the move. You don't gut that team for what they're building right now. They're not right at the precipice of winning, and they need something to tip the scale for them to go to the next level. The Knicks are at the precipice of tipping the scale, right? But I think we could find a couple of other teams that are right there, that if Giannis is inserted, now he takes them right where they need to be, which is championship. Detroit is a damn good team. They gave us a hell of a run last year, and I think they're even better this year. But I don't think that's the best move for them. They'd be stupid to give up Asor Thompson. They'd be stupid to give up Durant, especially from what they see from them right now. So everything that you have right now is all homegrown. Why wouldn't I rather do it like Golden State? Figure out how to build this thing. Finally found the right coach. We're a playoff team. We have a budding superstar at the guard position. You need that in this league. Deep bench. Like, they got all the components to just keep building it. OKC was a 20-win team at one point. This team lost 28 games in a row at one point. They got the NBA record, the Pistons team. So they've been building it right. Like, I think that they just need to continue to just slowly build this thing right. Like,
I recall a little over 20 years ago, there was a man whose last name rhymed with Cade. And that boy put on a performance in the playoffs against the Hornets and the Pacers they lost to. Dwayne Wade. And then that summer, they got the most dominant big man of all time, arguably, because Wilter still was out here slinging it. I'm 43. I ain't pausing nothing, Flea. That's a potential move for Detroit to make that looks like the Miami Heat getting Shaq all over again. Now, Durant looks like he could be more dominant than Lamar Odom and Caron Butler and all that. But Giannis is 30 years old. By the way, he's reported he's going to miss a month now. Coincidentally, I just read, if you're injured, you don't have to talk to the media after 2 weeks. You talk to the media only when you come back from practice or something like that from injury. Giannis is graduating the sneaky Brooklyn Ninja Academy in real time, y'all. That's a slick individual. Would he want to go to Detroit? I don't know. He might want to because it fits the description of what he said years ago when people think he's a hypocrite, because he was saying like, yo, I'm glad I don't have to go join a super team and all that. No disrespect, but I just feel something different over here when I go in and do my thing over here in Detroit. I mean, in Milwaukee. Why not go join Detroit? They got the shooter in Duncan Robinson, and K could be the Wade of back then. Giannis is Giannis, because Shaq at that time, he was, that first year with Miami, he was still kind of Shaq, lost a little bit of weight. D Wade injured his rib. They went 7 games against Detroit. I remember that like yesterday. I said, yo, they would have smoked everybody if Wade was healthy. Wade is bananas. Now, I still don't think Cade is quite Wade at this stage. You know how I feel about D Wade, arguably the second best.
I mean, we don't know that. We don't know that yet. I mean, that climb was quick. D Wade is in the finals in year 3. That's over with for Cade. D Wade was in the finals in year 3. He was a champion by year 3.
D Wade could finish at the basket, no problem. D Wade was yamming it on you. Cade couldn't listen.
So was Cade. That's a bad narrative. You gotta put together. Our super producer, put together a reel of Cade not finishing at the rim. Please report back to me, please.
We will. The stats are there. That's a knock on him. It is what it is.
Fuck the stats. I don't care about the stats.
The stats, the videos, all of that. His weakness is finishing at the rim and the 3-point shot. But that's not even my point.
At the rim.
He's not
finisher at the rim.
He can finish. Does he finish like the best in the game? No. Actually, he's nowhere near the best in the game. But that's the only lack in this comparison with D Wade, because you know that's what D Wade did. No problem. It don't matter who you was, your mama, your grandmama. D Wade was yamming it. But I digress. I would love to see something in the NBA like that go down in terms of just as a basketball thing. Can Giannis do that for Detroit like we imagine he would do for the Knicks? Because they need a guy like that, veteran, who won already and is willing to win again. That hunger we don't talk about enough. Again, that's why I defended Draymond. Because it's hard to keep that hunger when you win. We all know that. The grief for more. Pat Riley, come on, read a little bit. I got mad stuck up right now, Fleet. But it will be interesting, man. That's how I look at it. Giannis will be the Shaq of this era. Some people have compared him to. You go to Detroit and you make that happen. It'll be kind of crazy. Would you trade a Sword Thompson? I think you can include a Sword Thompson. But that'll be tough because you got to trade Durant at that point. Do I want to see some willing and dealing? That's not a super team.
But now you got to build all over again.
Who?
The Pistons.
It ain't much building.
I mean, it would be. If the corner piece is Arcade and Giannis, yeah, there's some building. Because now it's two guys that can't shoot the basketball at a high level. You got to figure out how to get some shooting around them. Guys that defend. Like, that's already built into what they have right now. Duran is a flat-out great defender now. Sword Thompson is an all-NBA defender.
Yo, Michigan Hendo.
Hey, go ahead. Yo, don't leave that.
Listen, I have to shout him out because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Thank you, Felipe, for calming me down. You got something to say, you can say.
We don't acknowledge.
But he's making a great point. Cade Cunningham is one of the best. He's the best fourth quarter scorer in the game. But he's known to lose the rock. Or is he a great hand? He got a great handle too. We're not gonna acknowledge the fact that he had mad turnovers. He helped us out this year. He's doing better, but he's known. Make him put the ball on the floor. Make him put the ball on the floor in the mid range, so he'll turn the ball over. And when he gets to the rim, he's not the greatest. He ain't in the greatest department. He ain't no damn Kyrie. And when he shoots from three, it is what it is. What the hell were you saying, Flea? I'm sorry, I got distracted. My bad. You right.
Yeah, you distracted me, man. You know that he falls in the line of I don't want to talk to none of you niggas. You wanted our attention. Okay, you have our attention now. I don't want to talk to none of you niggas. Like, out of here. But like I said, I don't like the trade. I don't like the trade to Detroit. I would much rather the move, obviously to the Knicks, obviously to something completely different. There's nothing. I don't think Detroit needs to do it. Now, again, Giannis is a dude that everybody needs to be calling. All 29 teams need to be calling Milwaukee and saying, "Hey, we got this, we got that." Can y'all? Everybody, you got to throw your hat in there and say, "Yo, what's up?" So, King Speech, you don't fall in that category. There's a distinct, you understand what I mean. I love you. I love my people. There's certain group of people I don't want to talk to them. Michigan Hendo, he falls in that category.
Nah, he's from Michigan.
Big shout out to you.
He's holding down his Detroit team.
Them niggas is dirt. Them niggas is dirt. How about that? And we're gonna kick their ass again. How about that? How about that?
Detroit?
Yes. How about that? Love you too, Cherokee. How about that? We're gonna kick their ass again.
What happens if they get Giannis? Yo, y'all keep playing. That's the reason. Either Giannis is gonna have to force his hand with Milwaukee and say, "Yo, get me out of here." I said New York. Or you get to choose. I doubt he want to go to Detroit anyway. That's just mad cold over there. The fuck he know about? No, Detroit is no. I said New York. What are you talking about? Whatever the fuck the owner's name is over there, that bum. They were interesting though, but what would prevent them from being a championship team? The lack of shooting, the Cade not being.
I just think that type of team that would completely destruct what they have going on. I mean, you bringing in a top 5 player, of course. So I understand, but now that doesn't turn them into championship level team. I don't think so. There's other teams that you pop them into their roster, and they are immediate champions. And I don't think no matter what they do, like obviously, with the exception of Brunson, I think any potential deal that could be done with the Knicks, I still think we make out okay. But like I said, if it don't happen, it don't happen. I'm cool with right where we're at.
They're gonna have me go on NBA.com and just start looking up Cade Cunningham games and just go to his misses. Just they show the video right away on NBA.com.
Yo, you could be a nerd. You could be a nerd and do that all you want.
It looked like somebody. It looked like a sniper popped them out of the roof.
You could be a nerd and do that all you want. The fact of the matter is, he's a great finisher at the rim. I don't want to hear about he can't make layups.
I didn't say he can't make layups, right?
I'm saying fuck about what somebody on the internet told. No,
there's not no internet. We're watching them. We're watching them. We watching Cade. We're trying to see how do you get from point A to point B to point Z, which is MVP level. Ant-Man, same thing. When we argued about Ant-Man, it's like, yo, bro, Brunson's footwork is too crazy. I don't know how Cade, none of these guys have Brunson's footwork. They didn't work on that. But they big. They use their athleticism. They have other strengths that they're going to go utilize.
And
so
they have good footwork. And they have
good footwork. Definitely good footwork, but the type that Brunson has is elite, different level. And see, now, if I say that, I'm not saying Ant-Man shit is trash. I'm just saying Jalen's are like all-time great.
Is elite because of it. I mean, you have to understand that he has to be crafty at 6 feet, 6'1".
Correct.
You got to be crafty. You got to be able to manipulate spots and do that. So I agree. I can't knock that, but I don't think that because their footwork is not elite doesn't make them like one of those, untouchable type players. I do agree with you though. You add Jalen Brunson's footwork to an Anthony Edwards, or Shea's footwork to an Anthony Edwards, or both of their footworks to Cade Cunningham, who I think both of them have solid footwork. But if you add it to those games, they become unstoppable. Anthony Edwards and Cade Cunningham.
It's a different level.
Yeah. But I think that's the next level for them. I don't think that they're not going to develop that, right? The game has slowed down year by year by year for Anthony Edwards. Same thing for Cade Cunningham. Now they've like kind of found a pocket, right, where they could know how they score the basketball, know how they, can manipulate and take advantage of their matchups. But now, how do I keep adding to my toolbox? How do I add to my toolbox? Okay, I'm gonna make the most threes in the season last year, in the league last year. Anthony Edwards. I'm gonna just add that to my toolbox. I don't have to just rely on it, but let me add it. All right, what's the next thing? I'm gonna add the post game to my toolbox. Let me add that. And they could take advantage of this shit. Here's the other piece too, right? They could take advantage of this shit because they are young. So now the maturation process isn't like totally sped up. You're not getting a guy coming out that did 4 years in college and he's 22 years old. And so now his maturation in the league has to be quick because he's a rookie and he has to figure out everything. These kids are coming in at 18, 19 years old, right? Falling on their face, trying to figure it out, bumps, bruises. And now you look at them and they 23, 24 years old, so fucking polished. You look at Anthony Edwards' game, it's polished. You look at Cade, you called me and you was like, yo, Cade's game is polished now, bro. It's way different than it was last season. I'm like, and these kids are young, so they take advantage of it. I just that's the next level for them for sure.
That's the other thing. This motherfuckers gonna argue with me about Cade Cunningham, and I'm the one who said, "Yo, this guy wasn't."
All of that, and that's go ahead, Ray. Oh
no, I'm saying. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot that I'm saying this. I forgot I'm the one who said Banchero. He ain't get this good.
Yo, this nigga.
What you say?
The only thing that slowed down for Ed is having kids.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Let us get to the show, Fish. Damn.
But I think Ant-Man, yes, they are young, but that's a part of it. That's a part of it. I think Cade, to have a Giannis there will also be tough. I would imagine, but for a player like him, who's used to being the number one guy, Nike signature shoe, he's becoming the face of Detroit. It's not like Brunson, who you really got to work so hard, not just to win basketball games, but to be a superstar level that popular. Cade, I would think, it's easier for him to be more popular the more he plays because he's 6'4". What is he, 6'5"? How tall is he?
About that.
So these Ant-Man, he's got jumps through the roof. Those guys are obviously going to be easier to, build commercials around and popularity. And Brunson doesn't have the AI effect. That kind of personality is different. So would it be easy for Cade to mesh with a Giannis? Because Giannis's game, that's the other thing that we didn't talk about enough. When you ask, yo, if Giannis comes to New York, we sure Brunson can play with him. And I'm like, I know off ball will be dope. We don't even utilize Brunson enough off the ball, catch and shoot and all that. Giannis ain't a great pick and roll dude. He gets away with a lot of shit because it's either illegal or whatever, but it's the fact that he sets bad picks in an era where you can set illegal screens. That's always pissed me off about him. And I didn't really notice it until Dame Lillard was there. And you had to set pick and rolls for him. Because, Drew Holiday was more herky-jerky, streaky, and then Middleton was he was streaky, but when he was on, he didn't need Giannis. Yeah.
He was lights out. He was lights out. But I think that's maybe like, is it a fair question to ask? Chat, talk to me too. Is Fabian, is it a fair question to ask? Has Giannis peaked? Like, is there another level for him to go? Because you're asking, we're talking about other guys being able to mesh around him, right? But the greatest of the greats, we always talk about them being able to play with anybody and be able to uplift anybody, right? The LeBrons, the Stephs, the Kevin Durants, the Jokers, those type of players. You play around them and they uplift your game because of how they play. A lot of the conversation right now from what we're having, especially I said it myself, like it's like, can we fit around Giannis? And essentially you do that because he is going to be the best player on the team. But the best player on the team also has to adapt and figure out, like, how do my attributes, put us in the best position to win? And I think him and Brunson seems a little clunky. What's the best fit for him? Because I think he got to think about that too. And what things he's trying to do going forward in his career. What type of sacrifices are you trying to make? Are you trying to be better than what you currently are? There's still niggas that think Giannis ain't really a good player. I'm sure there's somebody in the chat right now that thinks he's overrated, that doesn't think he's very skilled, that doesn't think he can shoot. All of the whatever flaws he has, there's people that still think he's not good. I'm saying it's probably time for him to still think about taking his game to the next level. And for me, that's being able to play with whoever. Damian Lillard's a dynamic guard. Brunson, a dynamic guard. Luka, a dynamic guard. Cade, a dynamic guard. I heard what OG was saying yesterday about him being able to compete, right? But in the league today, with how saturated with talent there is, right? Because there's a lot of good teams. How do you think that you are that good that where you're not going to be able to play with anybody else? How do you figure out how to be next to somebody else and play at a high level? I think that's important. He can't win a championship dolo right now. It can't happen. He's great, but he ain't great enough. Find me somebody that has done it by himself. I think that's the concern for him right now. As much as we think he's great, I think he has to be even greater for whoever he plays with going forward.
I think he was in the middle of peaking. He's 30 years old. Giannis is unbelievable. Like, the numbers he's putting up is crazy. The 30 and 10, or whatever stat they came up with that he averaged all-time best or whatever. It's always him and Joker for me. And when Embiid is healthy and he's actually playing right, it was them three, bar none. I don't care what SGA is doing. He's not in their class for me, my opinion. It's just, you're not Jordan. You're not LeBron. That's a different category, bro. Joker, Embiid, and Giannis are three different style of big men, too, that we don't talk about. And whoever says that Giannis can't play basketball, I guess you're referring to the style, because they let him get away with stuff. And this is what happens when you're a superstar. I've always said that. You know what I mean? He's always traveling. He's always bumping into people. I don't care what anybody says. But I think that's a part of the winning formula for certain players, where they don't. The fact that everybody in the room knows what I'm going to do and I still do it, and I have the balls to do it, that's Giannis too. You know where I'm going to go. You study my film all last night. and I'm still here doing my thing. I don't have this great moves. He actually went to improve his game, and playing inside underneath that rim, he got better around the rim, and he still is at top of the league with like rim protection, which is what my favorite thing about him was. Because I hate him one-on-one. I hate him. He's better than Cat. Shout out to my guy Allen. He pointed that out. He's better than Cat one-on-one defensively, but he can rim protect still. And how many guys in the league can it's no longer a big man's league, and he's still doing what big men do at the end of the day. So yeah, if he's peaking now and taking another 4 weeks off, another 4-week vacation, LeBron style. He's the guy you might have to go after. I don't. Yeah, LeBron style. Do you? Just before we wrap this, forgot my damn thoughts. Because Giannis going to New York, Detroit, MVP. Oh, because I brought up LeBron, and AllBall didn't feel this way, but LeBron wanted to come to New York. Nah, I'm gonna hold off on that because that was a topic I was gonna read the thing.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, fuck that. Sorry, guys, because it was. You know what? No, we could talk about it for a couple minutes because it wouldn't have been much of a show or much of a segment. Like the whole thing with Giannis wanting to come to New York. Yo, the more I read about it, and they were saying he wanted to come here, I'm like, yo, you know who this reminds me of? Donovan Mitchell. And the way y'all felt about Donovan Mitchell, and maybe you said initially I didn't like the trade anyway, and then since then you've gone back from that, like, yo, you make the trade and you figure it out later. And I'm like, yeah, you do that for an MVP candidate, all NBA shoe-in MVP candidate, not just anybody. I was mad at the Carmelo deal. I was mad at Carmelo for coming here.
Not just anybody, but the star, bro. Not the super. The
star. Hold on.
Go get the star.
Not just the star. And that's my issue. I don't do that for just no
and that's where we part ways.
Right.
That's where we part ways.
But if Melo wanted to come here and when he pulled whatever he pulled, I didn't like that trade either. And Giannis forcing the trade here. My thing is, for me to disagree with him wanting to come here and not go get him, I can't argue against getting Giannis by any means now because he embodies everything that I argued for the entire time. I cannot go against that. How the hell am I going to stand here and say, I didn't want Carmelo to come here. We shouldn't trade everybody for a player like that. I didn't want Donovan Mitchell. We can't trade everybody for a player like that. Well, what kind of player do you trade everybody for? There is nobody else that you trade for a player like that for, please. Like I look like a hypocrite in reading this article. Like, who was the last player? Yeah. Who was the last player that said they thought they were this close to becoming a Knick? They were telling their teammates, "Oh, I'm about to be a Knick."
There was clear evidence of what Carmelo Anthony could do for his ball club. He led the Denver Nuggets to playoff trip after playoff trip while he was in Denver. You knew what you was getting. You were getting a perennial all-star that you could help build around and try to take this thing to the next level. When we were going after Donovan Mitchell, we watched time and time again from his rookie year, him take the Utah Jazz in a tough Western Conference, like Carmelo Anthony, to playoff trip after playoff trip after playoff trip. So they weren't like these bad teams. But what's even better now is this guy is a champion, right? This guy's a champion that we're going after, that we could potentially get. He's a top 5 player, top 3 player in the league. Melo and Donovan Mitchell weren't those guys. They were top 10, top 15 players for sure. But we're talking about a top 5 player. So, there's slight differences for sure. I'm just saying, you do everything with caution. You do everything that makes sense. Right? Do everything that makes sense. You know where we at. You know what we're trying to do. Do what makes sense. Go get them, but do what makes sense.
I think it only makes sense that you somehow said exactly what I said more eloquently. These are the plays that you make a move like this for. What else? Why else does OKC have 100 million draft picks? How can they entice anybody? Because you believe that the next Giannis, Jordan, LeBron, these guys, top 20 player is in the draft next year. Meanwhile, he's sitting right there in the middle of his prime. It's like I can't argue against that shit no more. And for Detroit, if they're in that position to do that, they have to make that move. You're gonna go. You got Cade and you get Giannis. You get some other pieces. OKC is there. How the hell are you gonna beat OKC? You think like what is it gonna take with Detroit to be OKC? They're gonna need a couple more pieces. What OKC got right now is insane. This is 1 through 8.
But more growth and finding that right piece. And with Fabian, with the exception of their MVP, who you could basically say he got drafted there because he's been there. He didn't spend really no time in Los Angeles with the Clippers. But we're talking about Jalen Williams is drafted. Chet Holmgren is drafted. Kassan Wallace is drafted. The Wiggins kid is drafted. The other Jalen Williams is drafted. Presti has run a masterclass on how to create and structure a roster. And I think what Detroit is doing is they putting on another master on how to draft and construct their roster. I know there's certain teams that skip steps. I don't think Detroit is the team that needs to be skipping steps. Go get Giannis and you'll waste another 2 or 3 seasons trying to get to the championship. You may be relevant, but I don't think that punches their ticket. And I think that's where we part ways on it. I think you think that if they go get Giannis, no matter what they do over there, that they'll be in championship contention. I'm saying if they do that, they'll be a better team, but I don't think championship contention is right there after a year or two. I think that would take some time for them to put that thing together. So I don't think it's worth it for Detroit.
No, I feel like when you know how I feel about ring culture, and when we bring up rings, so he went to the finals, he's the champion. Okay, that says it all by just saying it, right? He's a champion, but it was the way Giannis won the championship. It wasn't just that he won the 50 ball, 16 and 16 from the free throw line, the game-winning blocks, the game-winning steals. It was theatric, dramatic, all that stuff. But for me, if you get the MVP guy that we know performs, this is not Embiid. Embiid is a guy that I said the Knicks are going to trade for who? That was rumors about Embiid two summers ago. I was disgusted. Embiid, Cat. There's certain players I'm like, yo, bro, there's a black cloud over him. I don't know what it is. I don't want that guy. But Giannis isn't that guy. That's the other thing. He feels like a winner. When you watch him, he has an aura. The Greek Freak has an aura, bro. I can't front on that dude. Call him corny dad jokes, whatever it is. A guy like that, the one consolation prize we have with Jalen Brunson that I always say is, yo, I like to root for that dude, bro. Look what Dime Dropper's going through right now with the Clippers. That shit is trash. Trash. When he first got him, like, yo, they getting Kawhi now, they're getting James Harden, Paul George. I said Paul George and Kawhi. I would never want to root for them. That's what hurts. I don't want no players on my team I don't want to root for. And we went through it with Randall. That's why it was so ill to see him turn his game around that January that I keep referencing. Because he looked like a totally different player. And Giannis is that player. Jalen Duren, another reason why I'm saying all this, Jalen Duren is not promised to be that potential. Giannis has fulfilled it. That's another reason why you go after him. I cannot argue with a guy who's trying to battle Jordan, Wilt, and these dudes. Legit. I can't do it anymore. This ain't Donovan Mitchell. This ain't Carmelo Anthony. Respectfully. This ain't Amari Stoudemire. This ain't none of these dudes. Giannis is a different level. He's that dude. So, I know you know I love OG.
Love him.
That would break my heart. But win or lose, it doesn't put us in championship potential the first year automatically either. You can't because of what you said. That's going to be like Carmelo's first year here with us. Damn, Chauncey's hurt. We traded a bunch of role players. It's tough for Carmelo. Even him. You have to give him that. You have to shoot. You got to shoot him some bail with that.
Yeah, but we thought pairing Melo and Amari was gonna just work itself out, and that's what I'm saying about this. Like pairing.
Oh, you mean eventually?
Yeah, but I'm saying pairing Cade and Giannis, you would hope works out, but the roster wouldn't look like it would.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sometimes people freeze up. That was a great counter. I can't front because that's the position Giannis would be in. But I would think the Knicks now become more of a place to be, and people will understand. That's the hope I guess I have too. Is Giannis and Brunson in New York? You'll come to town. You ain't winning over there. Okay, against OKC. Where you gonna go? Come over here. Like we need some dogs over here. You got Josh Harden. If we keep them, it's just how much are we giving up? That's when we can determine whether we are a champion. We can have realistic championship expectations after the trade is over, if it happens for any team that he goes to. Because you can't just say, well, this and that. And you can say whatever you want at that point. I see another thing we'll go into that. We'll get into tomorrow. The players was confirmed who the Knicks were offering based on the money. They thing over there. Again, Troy from Knicks Recap, he did his thing. Who he felt was the ones that had to be involved in that trade to even make it equal. So if we got rid of all those guys, I wouldn't think we could win the first year. And not for that other dude they would trade with Giannis. Flea. Not happening. Are we live?
Big Flea, never the little one.
Big show. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. We'll be back all weekend long. Knicks play Sunday.
Thanks for keeping me in order, Flea.
My
He
God.
said ignore him. I said in real time, I said, hold on. Flea's trying to keep me calm. That's crazy. Flea's keeping me calm. That's what's going on back in my mind.
Go figure.
Was it East Blue Drew or Nostalgic?
Rico.
Repost that when you guys are saying that OKC's cap is not gonna allow them to re-sign Hartenstein, and they're gonna choose Dort over Hartenstein in the summertime. There's a team option. They just put that in the comments.
I missed that. Interesting.
You
said they're gonna go with Dort over Hartenstein?
That's what somebody said in the comments.
I doubt that. That's interesting. Did that LB say that?
Yeah. Hartenstein 7th overall.
I don't know if I would do that.
Signed
I need insurance. I need insurance for Chet.
Right. The 20. So next summer is a team option.
That was quick. Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, that was it.
3-year deal. That's right.
That's major, Flea. We gonna get Knicks get Isaiah Hartenstein back. That's the ill. Listen, all them chumps and punks that be on here talking about clickbait and all that shit. Y'all know what to do to them.
We love iHeart over here.
Get the Flea unit out.
Yo, we love iHeart over here.
And bang it on them. They say we clickbait and get the Flea unit going and bang it on them. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no clickbait. Who are you? You new around here. Block them. Put tomatoes in their comments. Whatever you guys do that's filthy. Our whole be crazy.
How much money he want?
It's a team option. So that's a $30 million right there. So if OKC declines it, so how does that work? Because that's how we got by him. We had him for 2 years and we couldn't re-sign him. They shouldn't be able to re-sign him for the max, bro. We should be able to offer him more. If that's the same rule, we should be able to offer him more money. The same exact way they were able to offer him more money. But there's a new CBA.
Gotta bring my capologist in here, man.
Yes.
I got one. I gotta bring him in here. I got one.
Prep him too. We don't want to throw a curveball at me. Be like, I didn't think of that. You'd be like, yo, listen, Flea, why'd you bring this guy on there? Nah.
Yo, get him. Yo, have a good weekend, y'all. We'll see y'all soon, man.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.